Divine beloveds, welcome. Welcome to today's reading. We're talking about your next chapter, and let's jump right into it. We got pile 1 with this crystal. We got pile 2 here. Ooh. And then we have pile 3. All right, pause the video if you have to. Pick your pile, like this video, and subscribe if you have not. And I will see you at your pile. Pile 1, welcome. You chose this crystal, and your message to start off your reading for what's your next chapter is leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. So your next chapter is all about new beginnings. And Spirit is saying, you jump. Trust me. Take that leap and I will catch you. This is giving the Fool card in the tarot. So that is your first message for your next chapter. Y'all got some new beginnings. Yes, take that leap. And Spirit got you. All right, let's see what's popping off for your next chapter in your life. I know a lot of phases just got closed out. So a lot of people are have new beginnings coming. All right, Spirit guides. Pile 1, Spirit team of benevolent beings of love and light only. What is pile 1's next chapter of their life looking like? What is pile 1's next chapter looking like? Okay, so we got the Page of Cups, the Star, and the 3 of Swords. So off rip. Let me put that there. I want to keep that in my mind. You have some sort of intuitive information coming to you. Let me not say intuitive information, but it's like your next chapter is going to be heavily divinely led. It's like you're using your intuition now to make decisions in your life. You're following your gut feeling or what truly feels good for you. And you are taking action based on that. You're allowing the divine to lead in your life. And I feel like for a lot of y'all, it's like ending sadness and heartbreak that may have been in your previous chapter. But let's get some clarifiers on these and see where they lead us and if we need any additional information. Page of Cups, Spirit, why is this on the table for pile 1 for their next chapter? Okay. We got the 7 of Wands and the Judgment. Yes. You're definitely using your intuition. You're going after your dreams, your passions, the things that are important to you. The things that you've been wanting to do. You're starting to do things your way, unapologetically. And that is beautiful. You are bringing in a whole new resurrection of your life, of yourself, a resurrection of your authentic self, your original being. That's what you're doing, and in your whole life, there's a whole new rebirth going on. So you probably walked away from a lot of things in your previous chapter, and this chapter, it's more, about you. If it doesn't fit you, it's just not, we ain't messing with it. If the glove don't fit, we must have quit. I'm just playing. But if it doesn't fit your life, you're not allowing it to. You're not giving any room or space or energy to it. The Star, Spirit. Okay. You got the 2 of Cups, the Hierophant, and the 7 of Swords. So you either have already, or you're in this next chapter, you are meeting a soulmate, it looks like a divine counterpart. Like not just anybody, but somebody that you could possibly marry, or, you know, it could be like the one, like, you know, like you'll be with this person for a long time. You're being advised not to like relax your walls. You know what I mean? Not to be too defensive, not to be too guarded in this relationship, and allow the divine flow to take place and go with it. Because this is an important connection, a relationship that is possibly leading to marriage. This is long-term. This is commitment here. So in your next chapter, if you haven't met the one, you are definitely meeting them in this next chapter. If you have, then it looks like your relationship is like going to a higher level of commitment, possibly marriage or something, moving in together permanently, buying a home together, something like that. But you're being called to take that leap, to not be so guarded, to let those walls around that you may have around your heart, let them crumble. The Three of Swords. Why is this energy on the table? Okay. So we got, actually one fell. Okay. We got the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. So it looks like in your previous chapter, you had some financial worries that are not following you in this chapter. Because you have a new financial path available to you that is very, very fruitful. Very, very financially fruitful to you. Your next chapter financially is looking very nice. Your money is piling up. You're taking action on your business or career is excelling. You're definitely, whatever financial worries you had is not following you in this next chapter. That is over, pile one. Okay? And let's see if Spirit has any additional, or let's say advice. Let's get advice, Spirit, for pile one's next chapter. The next chapter of their life. What advice do you have? I feel like this one wants to come out though. And how many is this? 3? I'll take it. So we got the Initiator. This is the Hierophant, actually. Again, the Four of Swords, the Empress, and the Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. So your advice is the Hierophant, the Four of Swords, the Empress, the Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. Let me just look at that for a second. So you're definitely getting out of financial loss. Like whatever you lost financially is being replenished in this season, in this chapter. With the Queen of Pentacles here, you are definitely giving birth to a whole new way of doing things, a whole new way, a whole new financial path, also a new relationship or a new level of your relationship, or a new way of looking at relationships. But if you're single, you're definitely meeting somebody in this next chapter. And if you're not, your relationship is getting closer. It's deepening, and it's like there's like a stronger commitment to it. You got the Hierophant twice. So your advice is to create, to go with the flow, to meditate, and take some time to reflect on where you've been, how far you've come, and where you want to go from here. Because, you know, it's all open for you here, pile one. It's all open. Spirit is like, you have no traffic in your lane, all green lights. Take a leap and they will catch you. The universe is going to catch you. It's like this chapter, you can create whatever it is you want to create. You got the Empress. You're giving birth to a new life. I am so happy for you, Pile 1. If this resonated with you, go on and hit that like button and that subscribe button if you have not. I also have some information in the description box about our new coven, Isis Arising Coven, that meets every Wednesday. It is a coven full of beautiful, magical beings, and we get together to evolve, to heal. We get into, like essential oils and how you can use that in your daily practice. This week we're on myrrh. Last week we was on frankincense. We talk about meditation. Like, we get deep into our healing of our life, healing our money, healing our bodies, healing our spirit, our thoughts, everything. And if you are interested in that, please click that link in the description box and let us heal as a family. With that being said, Pile 1, enjoy your week, love, light, and oneness, and enjoy your next chapter. Pile 2, welcome to your next chapter reading. And you chose this crystal. Beautiful. And today we are, like I said, we are talking about your next chapter, what you can expect and what advice Spirit has for you. And to start off, we have soul family. Call in your tribe. You do not have to do it alone. So this chapter, you're being called to create with your soul family. Maybe your last chapter was your hermit phase. You probably spent a lot of time alone, evolving, figuring out what you want to do with your life. Maybe you wanted your next chapter to not be the same like the first one. And Spirit is giving you a direct, I'm not going to say order, but advice to call in your soul family, call in your tribe. Do it. You do not have to do it alone. All right, so let's put that there and see what the tarot has to say about what your next chapter is looking like, Pile 2. I'm gonna go on and give it a little shuffle, and while I do this, go on and smash up that like button for me, please, and thank you. And smash that subscribe button if you have not. Hit that notification bell so you get alerted anytime I drop a reading. All right, Spirit. How to Spirit team of benevolent beings. Thank you for your presence. What does Pile 2 need to know about their next chapter? What is popping off? What can they look forward to? We got the Strength, the Hermit. Wow, I just said y'all came out of a hermit phase. We'll see what the clarifiers have to say about it. The Three of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. So in this next phase, y'all are taking some slow and steady wins the race type actions towards your finances. You're building your finances up and having patience with it, but you're making progress, but you're not looking for a quick fix, quick money. You're building an empire. You're building. The Three of Swords, I feel like you are walking away from heartache, sadness and stress. Maybe your last phase was a little, you had difficulties and you're walking away from that. You got the Hermit. So there is somewhere in your next chapter where you need to incorporate some soul searching, some meditation. You need to go within, spend some time by yourself, but don't forget that you also do not have to do everything alone. And the divine inner strength to keep going with pure willpower, perseverance. Let's get the clarifiers and see what each of these energies mean for Pile 2, for you, for your next chapter. All right, Spirit, Knight of Pentacles. Why is this energy on the table for Pile 2? Thank you. We got the, what do we got? We got the King of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles. Wow, and you got the Hermit again. So y'all are definitely being called to go within. You're also being called to use your intuition. You're going to be using your intuition a lot when it comes to your finances. Like y'all are building your empire wisely this time. And the seeds that you're planting are coming to fruition in your next chapter. You're starting to see, you're starting to have tangible results, something that you can put your hands on when it comes to the businesses that you are creating for yourself, or your career, whatever it is you're doing to manifest financial freedom for yourself. You are confident this chapter. You have clarity. You know what I mean? You it's like you've been through some things and now you understand things differently. You're not the same person you were in your last chapter, and it is paying off for you financially. Let's see the Three of Swords. Spirit, why is this on the table for pile 2 for their next chapter? Pile 2, Three of Swords. Thank you. We got the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Tower. Yes, this is the Tower. So you have some sudden changes coming in. Looks like when it comes to those of you that are in relationships, it looks like there are some sudden changes that are occurring in your relationship that you may not be expecting. Some of you may be walking away from a relationship in this phase, in this next chapter, and bringing in, looks like a lot more options. Like you have a lot of options. Some of you have been experiencing sadness and heartbreak when it comes to your love life. And in this next chapter, it looks like you have new love coming in. It looks like you've had a few options lately, but one of them is like the one you are more interested in, or the one that, gives you butterflies. And there is a message or a proposal of some type coming to you this next chapter. All of a sudden, you're not expecting this at all. You don't see this coming, but you're going to be pleasantly surprised at this love proposal coming. I feel like you're being, some of you could possibly be even being proposed to, like for a marriage proposal. A lot of you, it feels like these are for the singles. And you may have been dating a few people in your last chapter. Not dating necessarily, but like, going out on dates and stuff here and there. Nothing, nothing serious. And, I feel like there's a transformation coming that you're not expecting. Somebody's coming towards you that is going to be more serious than you expected, but just as serious as you hoped. In your next chapter, the Hermit, Spirit, why is this on the table for pile 2? What are you communicating about their next chapter when it comes to the Hermit? What are you communicating? Thank you. We got a little 4. So we got the 2 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Sun. You are coming out of your Hermit phase. I believe this is exactly what I was saying in the beginning. You were in a hermit phase in your last chapter, and you're definitely coming out of it. I feel like there are a lot of single people watching this pile. And you don't see this coming. It's like this is almost the same as the Three of Swords. You're moving to calmer waters. You're mastering your skills, and they're starting to pay off. The Sun is bringing in healing and hope energy to your finances and your relationships, whether you're single or in one. I just saw 8:08 on the clock. But there's a whole healing energy being poured on your life, specifically your finances and your personal relationships. Your lovers, your heartbreaks, for those of you that are single and have went through heartbreaks, for those of you that are single and have been wanting to find a relationship, you will definitely be finding it in this next chapter of your life. You definitely, and it's going to be something you thoroughly enjoy. Thoroughly. The Strength card, Spirit, why is this on the table for pile 2? We got the Justice and the Fool. So you have new beginnings available to you. And Spirit is giving you the divine inner strength. I feel like a lot of y'all may have went through a lot in your last chapter, and you may be quite tired. And Spirit is giving you the strength in this next chapter, a renewed sense of strength and balance to take off with this new beginning. You have a new beginning. It feels financially and with love. And don't forget that you're being encouraged to, call in your tribe. Like, maybe even join a coven. Which is what I just not recently, but I did a couple months ago. And it has been let me say a couple months ago. Maybe like a month ago. Because we just started it. The Isis Horizon Coven. If you're interested in joining a coven, click the link is in the description box below. We meet every Wednesday via Zoom, and we heal as a community, healing our energy, our spirit, our bodies. We talk about how we can incorporate holistic healing. Well, holistic healing, yes, but essential oils in your healing practice. We heal all, body, mind, and spirit as a collective, as a soul family. And it has been very influential for me. So this is any additional advice that Spirit has. Not additional, but any advice Spirit has for your next chapter. You got the Two of Swords again. With the Nine of Wands, which is kind of equivalent to the Strength card and the Death card. Your next chapter is a whole transformation. It is something that is going to look the total opposite of your previous chapter, probably. Or, it just doesn't look like what's in front of you right now. Spirit is like, just keep going. I'm giving you the strength. Just keep going. I'm telling you, this chapter is coming through looking very differently. There's a whole transformation available to you in this next chapter of your life, pile 2. Yes. If this resonated with you, go on and hit that like button, subscribe button, alert button. If you want to know about the coven, the description box below, the link will be there. Other than that, pile 2, enjoy this next transformative chapter in your life. Love, light, and oneness. Pile 3, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to your reading about the next chapter in your life. You picked this crystal and this message, and we are going to get right on into it. The next chapter in your life, you got the Crumbling. What are you clinging to? So the next chapter of your life is about cleaning out your life, cleaning out what is no longer authentic to you, what no longer serves you, what you no longer enjoy. You are being called to do a spring cleaning in this next chapter of your life. What old ideas, what limiting beliefs are you clinging to? What people are you clinging to that may no longer serve you? What material things? Maybe you need to literally just clean out your closet. Are you clinging to a car that no longer makes you happy? A home, a city, whatever it is, you're being called to do a comb through, scan your life and see what you may be clinging to, what you may need to get rid of, walk away from, release. All right, pile 3. Spirit guides, what messages do you have for pile 3 when it comes to, that's 3, to their next chapter? We got the Four of Cups, the Hanged One, and the Ace of Swords. We just spoke about what limiting beliefs or thought processes you may have when it comes to life or yourself. Maybe you're just doing something because that's just the way it's always been done. That's how your mother did it, your grandmama, your grandmama, your great grandmama. Everybody did it that way, so that's how you're doing it. Maybe you're being called to look at something from a different perspective with the Hanged One here. We have the Ace of Swords, also a different way of thinking, seeing things from a different perspective, having a mental breakthrough, light bulb moments, ahas, a lot of clarity coming in your next chapter. Also, there's a cup being offered to you in your next chapter. A cup being offered that you need to pay attention to. You need to stop focusing on what you may have lost in your last chapter, what may not have worked, what disappointments you may have experienced. Let those go. This chapter, there's something new being offered to you, and you need to look at things from a different perspective. There's a huge focus on the way you're thinking, pile 3. The way you're seeing things. You're being called to look at life differently in this chapter. Let's get clarifiers on these and get a little deeper into each of these energies for your next chapter. 4 of Cups, Spirit. Okay. You got the 8 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. This is like a financial cup that's being offered to you. There may be a different way of going about your business. The way you're making your money. There may be a different job for you, a different career. There may be just a different place of employment. You may need, you could now be time for you to branch off into doing your own thing. You may have started a business while you were working and the business is doing well enough where, you know, it's time for you to branch off, or it will be time for you to branch off in this chapter. And Spirit is you know, asking you to do a scan and make sure you're not clinging on to something that you no longer need to. Because this cup being offered, your finances are growing in this next chapter. You are manifesting money and not running after every opportunity, regardless of whether, you know, your intuition says don't do it or not. You are in control of your finances. Your finances are definitely evolving in this chapter. That is the cup being offered to you. The Hanged One, Spirit, why is this energy on the table for pile 3? We got the Ace of Swords again and the Page of Swords. I'm telling you, there is a different way. You're going to be looking at things differently this chapter. You need to be open to that different perspective. Let go of any old beliefs, any old limiting beliefs, any old ways of viewing things that do not serve you in this chapter. Because this chapter is bringing you a new beginning, literally, with the Page of Swords. There's a different perspective that you're going to have in this new chapter. Let's get clarifier on the Ace of Swords, which is about clarity. And one more for the Ace of Swords. Thank you. I do believe that is 3 more. We got the Lovers, the Tower, the Knight of Swords, and 1 fell. I'm just hitting everything. And the Page of Pentacles. So there is a new way of thinking. It's going to be like there's some type of clarity, information, a message, something coming to you all of a sudden. It's going to surprise you. You're not expecting it. And it's bringing a drastic change with it. But I feel like it's a drastic change in the way you view things. With this being on the new beginning, there's like a drastic change that is going to adjust your way of thinking, and you're going to be taking action based on this new perspective versus the path you may be on right now, or the decisions you may be making right now. This looks very financial driven. It could also affect some of your relationships. If anyone, if any of you are in relationships, this new way of thinking could also affect that. But this is definitely affecting the way you view a situation in particular. It could be life in general, but it definitely seems to be feels like a specific situation. What advice do you have for pile 3 when it comes to their next chapter? Advice you have for pile 3 when it comes to their next chapter. You got the Ace of Cups. You got a lot of new beginnings, pile 3. Ace of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. You have a new emotional beginning. So this is where I said it may affect those of you who have relationships, but not in a bad way. This is like, you know, just like, it's like an elevation, evolution, whatever you want to call it. Revitalization of your relationships, of the way you're doing things, bringing some life back into it. Getting out of your comfort zone and taking action on your passions. This is your advice. You're also being called to incorporate love into your decisions. I feel like a lot of you may be all up in your head and not incorporating any type of emotional balance in there. Not, you know, like what are you passionate about? What is it that you know makes you passionate? What are you passionate about? That's what you need to be taking action on in your next chapter, and you will be. But you're being advised to just, you know, get out of your comfort zone in this next phase of your life. Get out of your comfort zone. Make room for love. You have a new emotional path available to you. And I feel like that's coming in with this Tower, with this information. This card here is also equivalent to the Tower. So the fact that you got both of them, it's like there are some sudden changes happening in your next chapter that you're not expecting, but it's for your highest good, and you're going to love it. You're going to love it. It's going to be changed, though. So right now you're being, you know, not right now, but Spirit let off with what are you clinging to? Let's go on and do that cleanup real quick. So you leave room for these new beginnings that are available to you in your next chapter, pile 3. This is your reading. If this resonated with you, hit that subscribe button, please, and thank you if you have not, and hit that like button, smash that up, thank you. Also in the description box below, there'll be a link to our new coven that we just started about a month ago, Isis Arising Coven. It is a community of magical beings, badass witches, mages, Christian witches, warlocks, whatever you resonate with as a magical being. We come together as a community every Wednesday. We are healing ourselves in all aspects: spiritual, mental, financial, emotional, physical, our whole life. And we're doing it together, led by the awesome Reverend Valerie Love, or Kaisi. Please join us. Please join us. I learn so much every week from our coven. And with that being said, pile 3, enjoy your new chapter. Love, light, and oneness.